The downfall of Nature Boy. The downfall of Nature Boy. Wow. I'm gonna leave a link in the description. If you don't know who Nature Boy is, you can go ahead and you can go watch this video. Okay. Um, I almost feel sorry for the guy. I talked to him on the phone once. He just told me to shut the fuck up. That's all he was saying. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. White piece of shit. He's like, white people. He was trying to explain to me how white people are like, our DNA is like dirt. Like we're not human. We're like subhuman, like piece of shit type shit. That's what he was saying, is that white people are a fucking disgrace. And I understand deeply. Um, I understand the pain behind that. You know, um, I can't really object. You know what I mean? From history, you know, I mean, I understand completely. Like, I don't even fucking. I'm not gonna say I agree with that, but I would feel the same fucking way, man. I understand this is a really sensitive topic. I don't really want to touch on it too much and stuff like that. I mean, it hurts me, man. It really, it breaks my heart. It hurts me that we've all been turned against each other, you know, as people, as humans, man. Because in the end of the day, to divide is to conquer, you know, and that's exactly what's happened here, you know. And I understand why it's a hard one to touch on, but yo, Nature Boy, you know, this is his downfall, and he kind of did this to himself. You know, he was manipulative with the dream that he was selling to people. He made it out the hood. He went to a tropical place. He thought he fucking figured it all out. So he's trying to pull people out the hood, pull hood rat bitches out the hood, and then turn them into fucking, think they want to be fucking, you know, island fucking tropical goddesses. Their DNA ain't built like that. I think you can have 5, 10 wives and you ain't gonna run into fucking problems. It's not natural. I don't care what your religion or what your fucking culture or anything fucking says. It's not normal, bro. It's not natural. Um, to be, you know, with that many women at once and think that that's a fucking a way of life. It's not, bro. You know what I mean? Like, and you know what? Your life is reflecting the fucking result of that. First of all, when you have manipulative intent to take advantage and, you know, um, try to benefit from people's suffering and weaknesses, and you know what I mean, like, that's basically what the man did, right? Sold everybody a fucking dream and then profited off of them believing in him in this dream, because he is really intellectual, but he's a false prophet. First of all, you're saying that you're the Christ now, and you wonder why you ended up getting HIV, and why this is your downfall, and why everybody is exposing you, including young Pharaoh. I watched that video. You guys might not know what I'm talking about right now, but he has a large following. So does young Pharaoh. And yo, young Pharaoh, shout out to young Pharaoh, bro. On some G shit, on some real shit, bro. Called him right the fuck out, man. Man's them. Yo, man's didn't even know what the fuck to say, bro. Got. And I knew it was coming. I knew it was gonna happen. I taught this guy on the phone. He treated me like a piece of shit off the jump, bro. But he's claiming to be but to be righteous and the Christ and to be, you know, the bridge and empowering people and shit. This motherfucker is this. I'm gonna get a lot. This is a fucked up, controversial topic that I don't I don't feel comfortable talking about because I may not even be in a fucking position to do so, but I do have an opinion. You know, I have freedom of speech. You know what I mean? And at the same time, I'm coming from a humble place. I'm not. You know what I mean? The way that I look at it, I've been told, man. Like, yo, I grew up around black culture. I grew up around black culture. You know what I mean? I didn't. It inherited me. I didn't inherit it. It took me in and fucking. You know what I mean? I had no choice. I was born into this fucking world. It was already like this. I wasn't here for slavery. I wasn't here for um, where this culture or this image or this whatever people are trying to say, like white folks are culture vultures. I don't know even how to say that, like, but that's what a lot of black people are going off about and shit like that. And you know, I joke around with my black friends and shit like that. They it's kind of funny, bro, because like my black friends, they make fun of me, bro, cause I'm German, and they're like, this fucking German ass fucking, you know what I mean? It just roast me for hours, bro. They just roast me, and I'm like, I can't say nothing, bro. I just laugh. I'm like, bro, listen, I don't know who the fuck those people were back then, but that shit wouldn't slide around me anyways. I don't like bullies. Bullies are fucking pussies. And for any race to try to dominate another race for no fucking reason, to try to enslave them and fucking control them, that's a bitch move. That's pussy clap shit, bro. You know what I mean? And I don't stand for that shit. Or I fucking punched out. I'm fucking white and I'm out there punching white boys out for fucking certain comments, certain racist type mind state behavior and shit like that. You know what I mean? And that shit makes me sick because the way that I look at racism is bullies, bro. I fucking smash bullies, bro. You know what I'm saying? My word on my dad's grave. That's what I do. I punch bullies out, bro. If I observe anything like anything in that, bro, I'll fucking go to jail. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? But yeah, I don't care. My morals and principles are strong, and I don't stand for fucking bullies and people that think it's cool to be fucking racist and people that think it's gangster to fucking punch out weaker and smaller people than them. That's all pussy class shit. And fucking people like Nature Boy that try to sell people a fucking dream and then benefit and profit off their fucking downfall, which led to his downfall and him fucking contracting HIV and being fucking exposed on a mass level scale, and now it's out. It's too late. And I was saying this fucking years ago. I called him out, and then he called me on the phone. I called him out, and it touched him because he knew what I was saying is real. I'm like, bro, listen, man. I'm like, you claim this, and this, and the third. You know what I mean? But you're sitting there. It hurt me at the same time, upset me, bro. It hurt me to see a race exclude me as I'm not one of them and I'm not a part of them and they're on the next level and I'm a fucking white piece of shit and my people enslave their people and I still have to pay for that. I have to pay for that somehow. You know what I mean? Like that shit existed hundreds of years before I even fucking existed myself. Like I don't even I don't even want to look at that shit. That shit disgusts me, bro. You know what I mean? That shit, bro. I've shed tears, bro. You know what I mean? I've literally cried because of that. Because I seen the division, bro, and it broke my fucking heart. Because for, I stand up for my people, bro. My people is everybody. You know what I'm saying? And you know what? I've gotten more love and more respect and more loyalty from black folks than I ever did from my own fucking race. And that's word on my dad's grave. I had I had I had some Jamaican guys. I lived with a couple Jamaican guys, a couple Somalian guys. It was me. I was like I was like the one white boy with chilling with 10 fucking Jamaicans type thing, so to speak. You know what I mean? Like, and that's how it was, bro. Like, you know what I mean? I was just I seen outside the box. I was just a real one, and uh, the way it is in my city where I come from, bro, it's like the blacks are here, the whites are here. You don't crisscross. White boy try to go over there, you get fucking death house. You get dealt with. You know what I mean? And bro, I got to get. They took me off the street. Mans took me off the street, put money in my pocket, took me off the fucking street, put me on in their city, gave me respect, made everyone else respect me. Not one white person in my life has ever done that for me. Not one of my friends. You know what white boys do? They fucking punch each other out, fuck each other's bitches, and they think that's fucking gangster. Like, bro, what I respect about black, like a lot of black folks is that they have culture. They go by morals and principles. There's something about, you know what I mean? It's just authentic. It's real. You know what I'm saying? And their struggle, the history, all that shit, bro. You know what? Black people are cooler than white people, straight up. Like, you know what I mean? Like they're unique. You know what I mean? And it's a beautiful thing, bro. Black culture, and it's a beautiful thing, bro. Unity. I never had that in my own race. Never probably will, because white people are stupid like that. You know what I mean? I'm not saying all white people, but you know what I mean? I'm just saying, bro. Look at Mexicans, look at Italians, look at black folks, look at Chinese, Asians. They all stick together. They have culture. White people are the only ones that don't have fucking culture. Like, pretty much. Like, they fucking, like, bro, that shit disturbed. That shit, I had to call that out on my own race. I'm like, bro, what the fuck is wrong with this? You know what I mean? And then I got to live with 4 black guys, that showed me more loyalty and respect than my own race. Took me off the street, put money in my pocket, put me in the game. And I learned from them. I was able to open up, and they were able to open up to me and explain this division in between whites and blacks, where it rooted from, why it still exists, why it can't be fixed, you know, why there can't be peace. I felt that pain, and I felt that anger and that fucking rage in me, like I was one of that, like I had, like that was my history or some shit. Like, that's how much that shit touched me, and I was fucking choked, bro. I was choked at my own race. I was, you know what I mean? And back to Nature Boy, what happened is I called him out on that, and I said, bro, you're sitting here putting white people down. You're throwing gas on the fucking fire. You're recreating the same thing that happened to your fucking people, and now you're doing the same thing. 2 wrongs don't make a right, bro. Like, in all reality, I understand that this pain roots so fucking deep, and this anger goes so far back, in this suffering, it's beyond words, and it goes so deep that I understand that it's almost impossible to fucking level back out and accept that, and then be friends with fucking white people. Like, you know what I mean? Even me, I'm a white guy, and I'm saying that, real talk. Like, that's, and I feel that shit, bro, because you know what? I go by a certain code of ethics. The streets teaches you something, man. If you fuck up with me once, you're fucking cut. You fucking try to play me once, you do something dirty, you do some dirt to me, you're gonna feel that fucking wrath for the next 10 years. I'm gonna make sure of it. You know what I mean? So, if I were in their position, I don't know if I could forgive and move forward either. I don't think I could let go of that, bro. You know, resentment wise, all that shit. I know I would have to. I wouldn't want to recreate the cycle. I wouldn't want to do the same thing that happened to my people. I wouldn't want to provoke that same thing. It don't make no sense. That's the worst thing that could happen, is this being yin yang, you know. All of a sudden now white people are gonna be enslaved now, and that's what a lot of, you know, that's what a lot of black folks want now, you know, as revenge. And I understand totally, you know what I mean. I'd be on their fucking side. I'd be on their side. I've been chilling with fucking Jamaica. I've been on the block fucking moving packs, like soft hard, all that shit, bro. Like I was out there, man, starving, trying to put fucking clothes on my back and food when we're living in a fucking, you know, apartment building, and we got the trap house across the street. Shit was crazy. I was one of those white boys that could get it in with you know, with the man down, you know, because I'm just one of those guys. I'm just a real one, bro. Like in the end of the day, I know that sounds kind of corny, but I let my actions speak for me, and I just kept it real, bro. You know, and people admired that. People seen that, and it's hard to build a friendship like that, um, with that division in a way. You know, it's hard to get close to that, and I got to see them live, and I got to go to their families and have dinner with you know, it's way different feel. It's it's you know, it's amazing, really. Like I admire um, black folks so much, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, bro, to for what happened in the past, to even the fact that they didn't flip the script, you know what I mean? Like, when they could, and fucking put fucking enslave us. How about that? You know what I mean? Like, that, bro, I understand, bro, but it hurt me, man. It hurt me at the same time. It really hurt me. And I was like, you know what? He was saying that shit. That shit hurt me. And I said something. I was like, bro, I'm like, this shit breaks my heart. You're doing the same thing to 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 me, to us, that apparently my people did to you in the past. Why the fuck would you do the same thing that you know hurt you and your people so fucking bad? Why the fuck would you do the same thing? That's an idiot. Are you fucking kidding me? You know what I mean? But I understand. You know, it just, the reason why I said that is because I was hurt. Fucking shit broke my heart. I don't want nobody to be divided. I understand that the devil wants to divide us, and to divide is to conquer. So no, having that knowledge and that wisdom, I oversee all. But I also, my people weren't enslaved for hundreds of years. So, but in the end of the day, like I said, I wish, you know, it was amazing the fact that I could be living with 5 black guys, with all of our differences, the history. They broke it down. They told me everything. They sat there and drilled me for hours, days, months, you know, and I understood and I felt it, and I fucking, my whole mind opened up to a whole different world that white people don't see and they don't know about, because they're not really welcome. You know what I mean? In a sense, in some cases, because of what happened. You know what I mean? Like, I understand completely, man. You know what I mean? And that's what hurts me, is the fact that I can't argue, I can't defend, I can't. There's no debate. There's no arguing. There's I just gotta take that and accept it. You know what I mean? Because of the nature of the situation, and I understand that. But it did hurt me. But then you know, and I did follow Nature Boy, and I really, I was into what he was saying and doing, man. Like, you know, I was impressed. I really fucking bigged him up. I rated the man, like, you know what I mean? And then when that shit happened, and I realized he has a fucking hate deep in his heart for the white man, that shit hurt me. So I said something to him, he called me, and then all he did was tell me to shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up. You white piece of shit. No, no, no. You ain't built the same, da da da, like all this shit, man. Completely different person than what he was portraying to be in his fucking videos, man. And that shit hurt me even more. And then I was really choked. And I was like, now this guy's gonna come on here and just bash me, and like I didn't even really like talk back really. Like I tried to be nice. I could have been like, yo, suck a dick, fucking goof, like, yo, hoop your head, faggot. I could have snapped and been like, whatever, but I understood where his anger and pain comes from. So I had to be humble and patient and understand that and take all that shit, you know what I mean? And try to reason with him. He wasn't willing to listen to me. He just looked at me like I am not worthy. I'm white, so I'm fucking go over there, bro. You know what I mean? It was one of those, and I hate that. That's division. That shit hurts. I don't want that, you know. And then when, you know, like I said, I grew up around black culture. You know, I was just, I was lucky. It was a blessing for me to grow up around that and witness it, you know, and be a part of it. Um, it was a blessing, you know. And every time I try to talk about shit like this, or you know, people will say, "Oh, look at the hat you're wearing. Look at you. You know, you want to be black. You know what I mean? This is black culture, right here. This hat, this clothing, the way you're talking, the way you walk, the way you know what I mean? Bro, okay. I didn't even know that. I was born. I lived my life. I grew up, and there was no ownership over a certain way of dressing or being. Like, you know what I mean? I can wear a hat like this, and you know what I mean. I'm not trying to be something that I'm not. You know what I mean. That I never had any intent to portray myself as something that I don't feel like. You know what I mean. That I am not. A lot of white folks do. A lot of white boys think, you know, and they fucking push the envelope and they ruin it for real fucking white boys like me, bro. You know what I mean? Because they do fuckery. You know. And on top of with all the history, bro. I understand, but Nature Boy was a fuck boy for real. He's a lying ass, deceitful, false prophet. And you know what? The fact that he tries to say he's the Christ, that's blasphemy of the Holy Spirit, bro. That's the only sin that will not be forgiven. That man is not saved. Whether you want to believe in Jesus or if he was white or if he was black, uh, if Christmas was his birthday or if it wasn't, it doesn't fucking matter, bro. What Jesus represented. And, bro, the greatest thing the devil can do is go, okay, this is fucking nuts. What's the best way to infiltrate and then turn somebody against somebody? A group of individuals. Okay, check this out. Say there's Bloods and there's Crips, right? Let's say there's a guy, he's repping Bloods. He's repping B's up. I think he's Blood. But he's out there raping and diddling fucking kids and shit like that, right? Now, who the fuck is this guy? He's saying he's a Blood? The leader of the Blood, the people that, bro, the originals, you know what I mean? They don't allow that. They don't represent that. And if they fucking caught that, they're gonna cut your head off. They're gonna kill you. You know? And so imagine that. Now you see this Blood, right? He made the whole gang look like a bunch of goofs because of that. They have no choice but to kill him now. You know what I mean? But like, what I'm trying to say is, this is what people do. They say, I'm a Christian, and then they do evil. They do evil to people. They do wrong things that Jesus never did and Jesus never represented ever. You know what I mean? And what is a Christian? Even Jesus was against religion. He said he was against religion. He actually said religious people are whores, but whores meant a different thing back then. Okay? That's what people don't get. They don't comprehend shit like that because they live in the now and they can't even comprehend. You know what I mean? But he was against that. Christianity is not a religion. Guess what? It's the only one that's not a religion because Jesus is the one that is the One, he created Jesus Christ. Christ, Christian. C-H, you know what I mean? Like, spell it out. Like, what a Christian is a representation of Jesus Christ. Did Jesus Christ burn down villages, rape women, fucking was racist, like killing people? No. Jesus never did any of that. He taught us to be humble, you know, to even your thoughts. You shall not lust over another man's woman, adultery, like even your thoughts. He was a, you know, he would, bro, we all know who Jesus was, okay? Truly. He taught love, compassion, healing. That's all he was. And he was just trying to show the Father, the one who sent him. He said, don't worship me, worship the one who sent me. And let me tell you something. The devil is cunning. So what he'll do is he'll get a bunch of people to say they're Christians. They'll go out, kill, rape, do a bunch of shit. Now the masses see this and say, these people are Christians? Oh, well, fuck Christianity then. Fuck, you know what I mean? I don't want nothing to do with Jesus. Then if that's these motherfuckers, that's what they're doing, that's what they rep. No, no, no. That's not what we rep. That's what these fucking demons portraying to be Christians, to turn the whole fucking world against the truth, to despise it and look at it like it's disgusting. Not knowing that Jesus Christ would never allow he never represented any of this shit. So all that Christians are is a branch of what Jesus Christ was. And he was against religion. So how the fuck could Christianity be a religion if the one who created what Christianity is against religion? It's stupid. Jesus warned us about false prophets. He said, many people will come in my name and claim to be with me, but you will know my people by their hearts. Okay? If there's people out there doing all these fucking sick things, you know that, and they're saying they're Christians, you will know true Christians, you know, by their hearts. They won't be out there doing shit like that, okay? That doesn't exist. Real Christians don't do that, okay? Because Christ didn't do that. We represent what Christ represents. Real ones, you know what I mean? And being a Christian doesn't mean that you're not a sinner, that you don't swear, that, you know what I mean? I've turned my whole, you go on my YouTube channel and you go watch my videos and see how much that I've changed and developed myself as a human being, and see how far I've come in my life because of that book, because of Jesus. Okay? Nothing bad. All good has come out of that. You know, I'm not brainwashed, I'm not under control, you know what I'm saying? I've become a better person. My morals, my principles, I have a heart now, I'm conscious. All those things did not exist within me until God revealed himself to me through the Son. I didn't believe in God. I grew up 17, all my life, nobody ever mentioned God. My parent, my mom, nobody ever mentioned God. No, I never went to church. There was no nothing, no talks of God. It was just like an imaginary fucking thing. But when I was 17 years old, I had a warrant out for my arrest. I was on the run, just got out of jail. Now I'm going back. You know, I'm 17, youth, and I looked at the sky and I started crying, screaming, saying, you know what? If there's a God, you're a piece of shit. How could you allow these things? How do you allow this to exist? And if you are there, you're not a loving God to allow this. I felt God's heartbreak when that happened. You know what? I asked God out of pain to prove himself to me so I could find out if there was a God. Not out of arrogance, not out of ignorance, not out of, you know what I mean? Oh, fucking show yourself. It wasn't like that. It was like I was hurt. God felt that. He proved himself to me so many times after that in a row that I dropped to my knees and recognized the force, the power of God. And I felt it, and it was real. And then I was like, okay, yo, everything just switched up. Like, this just became a reality. That is undeniable. I'll make another video about that, what happened, because it's just, there's nothing that anybody could ever tell me. There's nothing. I've witnessed something that is beyond a miracle. many things. Bullets bounce off me like Neo in the Matrix, bro. Real. It's crazy. The protection of Jesus Christ is power. It's real. The truth will be protected. But that's what, and this goes off of what Nature Boy and all that stuff. You know what I mean? Just kind of sparked this thought in my head. But that division is what hurt me. I said something to him. He went off, treated me like a piece of shit. Didn't want to listen to me. So I knew one day he was going to hit rock bottom for what he was saying, what he was claiming, especially when you're going to claim to be the Christ. You're going to be destroyed for that, bro. And there's no saving your soul for that, you know. A lot of people are going to hate on me for this video. A lot of people are going to be negative in the comments and stuff like that. But I mean well, my intent is good. I just want unity. I don't want division. That's all I'm trying to say. And that's all it was from the jump. That's all it was. You know what I mean? Forgive me for my ignorance. Forgive me for my lack of knowledge or my lack of knowledge in a history or historical times or black culture. Forgive me for that. You know, if I'm off, I apologize. If I've offended anybody, I apologize. That's not my intent. I just wanted to say that, you know what, Nature Boy had it coming. And you guys can go look up all the shenanigans now about Nature Boys. Type it in YouTube. It's all over the place. Check out young Pharaoh. Check his videos out. But yeah, that's all I gotta say about that. But for real though, understand that if people are claiming to be Christians and are out there doing real evil, sick shit, they are not a Christian. They do not come from Christ. Okay, don't get it twisted. You know, Jesus even taught us this, and you won't know that. And you know what? Some people are not meant to ever know the truth. It's not for them. Jesus taught us that too. He said they'll try to read the Bible and it'll be like a foreign language to them. They won't understand it and they'll hate it even more. And that's how you know where they come from and what side they're on soulfully. Where they root from. Lucifer, Satan, the fallen one, fallen angel, bro. Real talk. The whole goal of the devil is to turn us against each other, create division, turn spirituality into religion. Jesus was against religion, bro. Christianity is the only one that actually isn't a religion, because the one who created it, the one that sparked what is a Christian? A Christian is like Christ. That's what a Christian is. A Christian came from Jesus Christ. If there was no Jesus Christ, there would never be Christianity, ever. It says his name right in the word, okay? Check yourself. I know I already know all my homies already told me Jesus is a lie, the Bible's a lie, fucking brainwash, it's for the white folks, you know, the same ones that enslaved us, those are Christians, that was because of Jesus, Jesus was black, like, bro, it's unfortunate, man, that people are so misled and deceived, man. Shit breaks my heart, you know. Jesus was love. The Father, the Most High, is pure love. That's what God is, you know. And I may not be a good representation of a Christian, and I don't really try to claim that, but I'm a follower of Christ, you know. I'm a follower of Christ, and I'm only trying to get as close as I can to being like that. And now I share the same morals and principles, and it saved my life. It saved my life. It kept me out of jail. It kept me alive, kept me safe. Anyone who tried to hurt me was destroyed before me, and I witnessed it because I committed to Christ, and I said, I'm not going to hit people with my hands anymore. I'm not going to carry weapons on me anymore. I'm going to put all my faith in God. Lord, I do not want to partake in these evil acts, and I depend on you to protect me, because I'm going to let down my defenses and give everything to you and entrust in you. And guess what? I never got touched again. That was when I was 18 years old. Nothing ever touched me ever again since then. I used to get jumped. I got stabbed, kidnapped, fucking shot at. Fucking had every gang in the city on my head trying to kill me, trying to set me up through women, tempt me with money opportunities to try to lure me out. Bro, there's demons out there, you know what I mean? I lived a crazy ass life. You can watch my YouTube channel and you'll find out. And you can look me up on iTunes, Spotify, Google Play, Apple Store, iHeartRadio, any major platform. I'm also an artist. I make music. My name's Sincere Music. That's my artist name, Sincere Music. Music with a Z. Just Google that. Or anywhere. I'm Blue Badge verified on Facebook as Sincere Music. I lost access to that page. That's another story. Go on my other YouTube channel, find it out. But so much deception, so much division, so much distortion, you know. But I had to touch up on the Nature Boy topic, yo. And I called him out a long time ago, and now he's he's getting what he deserved. It's unfortunate though. He pushed it, man. I almost want to feel bad for the guy now because I can see the hurt in his eyes and the fear in his eyes, bro. The man apparently contracted HIV, and then gave it to a bunch of people. He's either gonna, he's gonna die, a bad death, or he's gonna go to jail for knowingly, yeah, he fucked up, yeah. That's like multiple life sentences if he's convicted for that, which he will be. That's my prediction. I'll watch that happen. But anyways, other than that, I hate division, man. Don't let the devil separate us, man. Don't let the devil put that bitterness in your heart and that anger and that resentment and that envy and that revenge, and that hate in your heart. Take that away, man, because that's the sickness. That's the same sickness and the same disease that created that fucking problem in the first place in historical times that happened to your people. Why would you contribute to the same fucking cycle and continue the cycle out of pure anger and resentment and pain and suffering? I understand, but you know what? That's not gonna fix anything, man. It's gonna re-jump the whole shit back up again. I understand that, there's the KKK and then, you know what? There's so much fucking oppression to the black man and races. It's fucking fucked up. So that's why I'm on their side. I'm on your fucking side. I'm standing there with all blacks. And I'm one white boy, and then the white guys are like, oh, you're a fucking traitor. You're a traitor. You're a fucking bird, da-da-da. I'm like, no, you guys are fucking traitors and fucking birds. I'm like, look at what the fuck, our race did. Bro, are you stupid? You fucking dumb? Bro, I don't even chill with, I'm the only fucking white boy I like. I don't only fucking chill with black people, to be honest. Because this is the only real motherfuckers around, bro. You know what I mean? I mean, yeah, you might get a 1-2 real authentic type white boy, you know what I mean, here and there, but there's not many, and that's why you don't see that much, you know what I mean? But when you do, you know that kid's obviously got something in him, if mans is fucking with him, But I earned my stripes. I had to do dirt. I had to move packs. I had to do my shit to prove, to be around certain people they want to see first, If you're going to hang around us, then we got to see if you're about that life. Because you might learn too much, like whatever. It is what it is. I did my thing. I learned a lot, man. 27 years old now. Been on my own in the streets since 14, 15 years old. I was selling crack at 14. I was learning how to cook coke at 14. I was fucking kicking doors off at 16, robbing dealers at 17, stealing cars, breaking and entering with intent. That was all youth, not to mention adult, But, shit is crazy, man. Like I said, man, it's a sensitive topic. controversial topic. I apologize if I offended anybody. I don't want no static. I'm gonna get it anyways, but I don't give a fuck. I'm being real. It is what it is, man. Don't do the same mistake as my race did to your people. Don't make the same fucking mistake and reawake and provoke the same cycle and then put it on us now, because that's feeding the sickness. That's the same sickness. That's the same fucking disease. That's what that is. That's a sickness. That's a disease. That's evil, satanic, demonic shit. Don't partake in that. You know what that shit did to your people. Don't do that. You know what I mean? It's not right, bro. It's not righteous. It's not, and like I said, I understand, because if people did that to me, or my people, or my race, what do you think I would do to them for the rest of my life? Smash on them. Smash on them. No mercy. Relentlessness. That was the old me before I got humbled, before I grew a heart, because of Jesus Christ, because of the Bible. Now I leave revenge to God. Revenge belongs to the Most High. And all things will work itself out, if you leave it to that. Like I said, I've got texts that people are on their way to come burn me, bro, to come kill me. They sent me a text in a car on the passenger side with a bulletproof vest, a gun, and 2 blunts, and they said, come smoke a blunt. And I pray, those who plot death against me shall fall into their own traps in Jesus' name. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. In Jesus' name, amen. Ever since I prayed that when I was 18, 19 years old, I have witnessed people come for me and die in the process without me doing anything. And I got on my knees, I cried, and I prayed and thanked God for His mercy, His grace, and His protection. And ever since then, I've witnessed all types of people try to hurt me, ruin my name, try to do all types of evil shit to me when I have no evil intent to do anything to anybody. I'm just trying to pay my karma off and follow what Jesus' principles and morals, and be a good man, have a family, get a house, and just live a holy, righteous life if I can, the best to my ability. That's all I'm trying to do now. I already did all the gangster shit. Been to jail, sold drugs, fucking fuck mad bitches, pop bottles, fucking did gully shit, proved myself, had the pride in me, had my chest puffed out, had a rack in my butt, did all that fucking flexy shit, bezels and fucking gold rings and fucking pulling burners out on fucking slapping people up and all types of gangster shit. That's why the Jamaicans like me. I was a crazy ass white boy and I was about that shit, and I will fucking do what nobody else wants to do. I'll go further than anybody else. I used to be like that. I made it out alive, and I'm grateful, I'm lucky. But, like I said, man, to divide is to conquer, so just remember that, guys. Nature boy, whatever. I just never talked about that. Now that I'm seeing it all pop off, I decided to make a video about it quick. But, excuse me, yeah, man, real talk. I don't know any other way to put it. It's just crazy. Like I said, man, don't fall for the devil's tricks. He wants to turn us all against each other. Tupac said it too. Give him guns, step back, watch them kill each other. You know what I mean? Bro, I grew up off Tupac. You know what I mean? Revolutionary shit, bro. Black Panthers, Illuminati. You think I don't know what the fuck is going on, bro? Believe me, I know. I'm one of those conscious beings, bro. A real one. I'm not trying to fucking use that to my advantage, like some fucking sick fucks. Crazy, man. Bro, the wrath that's gonna be unleashed on this man is terrible. What's about to happen to him, and what is happening to him. But you know what? You reap what you sow, man. So anyway, stay resilient. Like I said, just think about what I said. I apologize if I offended anybody, if I touched on any controversial areas that, whatever, like, I mean well. I'm not always right, you know what I mean? I'm just learning too, but that's my thoughts. It's my opinion. And if you fuck with me, subscribe, hit the like, check out my other videos, hit the bell too, so you get a notification when I upload. And just look into me, man, and you know, I just wanted, I'm a revolutionary like Tupac, bro. I'm on the same shit. That's all I'm trying to fucking do, man. I'm on the same shit since day one. That's it. You know what I mean? And I see shit that people don't see. I'm comfortable enough to talk about certain things that most won't fucking talk about because I know it so well. I was there. I lived it. You know what I mean? I understand. I got to feel it. You know, my people showed me the pain, the suffering, the history, the real history, not his story. You know what I mean? Like, bro, men them taught me. They raised me up. And then I was awake, and I was like, damn, it made me hate my own fucking skin color, man. It fucking hurt, bro. It was like, cried enough times that I'm fucking cursed because of that, man. Like, my skin color, bro. And that's basically, like, I rebuke that in Jesus' name. I ask for mercy in Jesus' name. I ask for forgiveness. And yeah, man, stay humble and learn from this, man. Learn from this. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, let me know what you guys think. Anyways, in the comments. Check out this video. I'm gonna leave a link in the description about Nature Boy. Just a fucked up mess, man. It's a way too long video. But yeah, man. God bless everybody. Stay resilient.